Hi Scorpio, this is your March 20th through March 26th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first bit is a new love this week. We have the Hangman clarified by the World. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Three of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the King of Swords with the Lovers and the Four of Wands. And we also have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. I usually go with a King or Queen, or both, if one or both show up. So we got a couple here. We got you, the Queen of Cups right there in the middle. Right, and the King of Swords, the first card in the potential outcome. The King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, to the left, it's the same person, same energy, right? So you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, then at least this week, they are embracing the energy of the King / Knight of Swords, right? Somebody who is very determined, somebody who knows what they want, very intelligent, right? Then for some of you, you already know this person, but something's been preventing the two of you from being together, right? In the beginning, we have the Hangman, right? The Hangman, but the Hangman is clarified by the World. The Hangman could be interpreted as a card of a sacrifice, right? So perhaps this person was stuck somewhere attending to their extended family. The Hangman could simply be a card of stagnation. Perhaps this person met you a while ago, but for whatever reason, they just didn't, it didn't click inside this person's head that you are the love of their life. Not up until this week, right? So the Hangman could be some kind of an epiphany or realization, a light bulb moment that goes inside this person's head, and they're like, oh my God, this Scorpio has been around for a while, and I didn't even realize that the Scorpio was the one, right? So anyway, the Hangman is clarified by the World. The World could be someplace remote. So again, for some of you, perhaps this person is stuck somewhere, unable to come towards you. But the World is also my happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end, and a new chapter, a happier chapter of your life is about to begin. So basically, whatever that Hangman represents, that chapter, that page is about to be flipped over. So here they come. The Knight of Swords, the next card over, is a complete opposite of the Hangman. The Hangman is one of the slowest cards in the deck, and the Knight of Swords is one of the fastest cards in the deck. As a matter of fact, it's the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. The Three of Wands clarifying the Knight of Swords. This is them making up their mind. This is them making a final decision. This is them making plans when it comes to the two of you, right? The Three of Wands is a card of making up your mind, making a final decision, turning to the right, and the right is usually associated with the future, right? All of this is because of that Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Cups is genuine, authentic love. So again, for some of you, perhaps this person is going to wake up one morning and it will hit them. Or perhaps some kind of an obstacle, circumstantial obstacle, is going to become a thing of the past, and now they can focus on you, concentrate on you, and make future plans with you. Like I said earlier, you're the Queen of Cups right there in the middle, right? In the potential outcome, we have that King of Swords, but the Lovers and the Four of Wands. The Lovers could be a Gemini, right? If this King of Swords is a Gemini, it makes total sense. But the Lovers it's a card of a choice, right? Granted, we all choose to be in relationships, or we all choose to move forward with somebody. But, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. And that's what I think for at least some of you is happening. Remember that light bulb moment with the Hangman? I think this person, something is going to click inside this person's head. For some of you, finally, going to click, right? And that's why they're rushing towards you. They're finally coming towards you with that Knight of Swords, right? And the Four of Wands right next to the deck. is a card of a commitment or marriage. Some people call the 401 the 1111 card. Again, divine timing could be somehow involved here, right? To me personally, the 401s always reminds me of an actual wedding. If you take a closer look, there is like a bride and a groom standing, and there's this canopy that is present in some cultures when people get married. But the 401s essentially is a card of a commitment or marriage. So yeah, expect this to gain momentum this week. Expect a breakthrough if this is somebody who is already in your life. Expect some kind of an obstacle to become a thing of the past, so now the two of you can finally move forward. Alright, so yeah, this looks very promising, Scorpio. I'm not even going to bother with an extended. I really like how we have the 3 at once and then the progression to the 4 at once. We've got the Ace of Cups, we've got you, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords. You got everything working for you this week. Alright? Really happy for you. Congratulations. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 5 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Swords clarified by the Star, and we also have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, this feels bittersweet. That's what it really feels like, bittersweet. For some of you, you could be moving from one place to another, and perhaps you really love your current place, your existing house, your existing apartment, but you gotta go, you gotta move. Alright, because you have a bigger family now, or for whatever other reason. Perhaps one of you or both of you got a job in another city, another state, and you're moving. Right? For others of you, perhaps you two were taking a class together, a rock climbing class, and you've learned everything there is to learn, and now you are going to pick up a new hobby, right? A new class. Now you're going to take I don't know, skydiving class or cooking class. Right, that's how it feels. The Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I think that's you, right? I think that's a safe assumption. And we actually start off with the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is a card of regret or grief, okay? But the rest of the spread is very positive. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Swords right after that 5 of Cups. Both of those two cards could be relocation cards, going somewhere, or starting something new, right? Yeah, it's time for you to go, or it's time for you to start something new, you know. The Star clarifying the 6 of Swords is a card of a wish come true, right? Even though whatever it is you're about to start, or wherever it is you're about to move is a wish come true, it's still kind of sad for you to let go of whatever it is you're letting go of right now. I hope that makes sense, Scorpio, but that's how it feels. It feels bittersweet, alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have Judgment, clarified by the Page of Cups, the 6 of Wands, clarified by Justice. We have the 5 of Swords, clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. And we have the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, I clarified every card that originally came out, hoping to see a court card. But we got what we got. It confirms a couple of things. Those clarifiers confirm a couple of things. First of all, this person is very, very sorry. Second of all, you're not taking them back. Okay? So yeah, Judgment, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Page of Cups clarifying that is a card of an apology. It's also them perhaps wanting to catch up with you, sending you a bouquet of flowers. The 6 of Wands in the middle, clarified by Justice. This is them coming back, hoping to win you back. And the 6 of Wands is also a card of attention. So now you definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. Justice, clarifying the 6 of Wands, could be a Libra. You're dealing with Justice, could also be a major apology. So this is where the second apology card comes in. This is them wanting to make things right. But like I said, you're not taking them back. Right? The 3 of Swords is the reason. The 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of a betrayal, you know, cheating, feeling stabbed in the back. There could have been a third-party situation for some of you. And the 5 of Swords right next to the deck, clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. Nope, you're not taking them back. The 9 of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is self-sufficient, independent, somebody who is in the spotlight, somebody who is admired by many, somebody who, in this case, you know, picked themselves up and dusted themselves off and doing great right now. And therefore, with the 5 of Swords, you're simply shutting the door into this person's face. You will have a few words to say. You don't have to, but I think with the 5 of Swords, some of you will. it could be face to face right before you slam that door into their face. For others of you, it could just be you texting them back, saying, you know what, here's why I think you should go back to the past where you belong. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio, this week. We have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer. I think you've got a... This week you will have to either stand your ground, put your foot down, or prove yourself. So you could be chosen, you could be selected, especially if you are applying for jobs or if you're up for a promotion or a raise. Something important is coming your way, and I think you realize that, right? So the Seven of Cups, the first card that came out, it's a card of a multiple choice. Just like the Six of Pentacles, right there in the middle, clarifying the Seven of Wands. Both of those two cards are choice cards in this particular case, right? And it's between you and some other candidate. Or perhaps if you're not applying for anything, perhaps you're running some kind of a project, right? Or say you all get together in a conference room and you're talking about your company vision or a line of products, and you will have to defend your position. You'll have to defend your vision. You'll have to prove that the way you see things going forward is the right way, right? And that's what you're doing with the Seven of Wands. You're either defending that, or again, if you're applying for a new job, you will have to prove yourself. Or if you're up for a promotion, you'll also have to show them that you're the one. And if you are very firm, if you stand your ground, I think you have all the chances to succeed, right? We have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. It's a card of victory and success. It's also a card of going somewhere. So perhaps for some of you, you're being chosen to go somewhere, represent the company, right? But it is a victory, right? And what's at stake is the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, right next to the deck. You know, it could be a race, it could be paperwork, it could be respect moving forward, something long-term, right? Something that will pay off, a part of it will pay off right away with the Page of Pentacles, but long-term it's the Ace of Pentacles. Something that's going to be around for a while, something that's going to make you a lot of money, something that's going to give you even more, you will exceed even more in the future. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's worth it to fight for it now, because moving forward, you will reap even more awards than you are right now. I hope that makes sense. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Scorpio. We have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Five of Wands. We have Justice, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're winning. That's something. Yep, you are winning. Okay. It could be the same story as we saw in the work, business, and finances spread. It could be. But it could be something completely different, right? Justice in the middle, it could be literally a court decision or the judicial system, or it could be like a government organization, or it could be a financial organization, right? So here comes the Page of Swords, the first card that came out. I think in this spread, this is a message coming your way. You know, a phone call, an email, a letter, notifying you that you won, right? Because the Six of Wands right next to the deck is a card of victory and success. All right. The Page of Swords is clarified by the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of a struggle. Perhaps this is you fighting for something, proving yourself, or perhaps it could be a lawyer fighting on your behalf. Right. The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a burden, something that's tough, hard. So yeah, it was tough. It was hard for you, but you've won. Okay, something goes in your favor, or you're being awarded something, you're being approved for something, right? You will feel good with the Six of Wands. All right, so whatever it is you're fighting for or getting ready to fight for, you will win. All you gotta do is keep fighting. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing